what's going on, guys? It's Acynthios here, and today I'm going to be telling you a story. In the background, we have some Halo 5 Warzone gameplay when it first came out, the new Firefight game mode. It's just showing you the difference between how sometimes there's an easy round for your first round, and then you just get like these impossibly hard Promethean defend rounds, and it's just ridiculous. I'm pretty sure they patched that by now, but that's okay. So, yeah, today's story, we're going to be talking about how my first car crash went, the first ever car crash I was in. It was with my good buddy, Noah, or Sisfian. You'll probably see him in future videos. Yeah, let's start off. How'd we even end up in the car? So, funny story, right? So, I was like, yo, Noah, dude, we're playing Xbox together. I was like, yo, Noah, dude, I'm pretty hungry, dude. You want to go get some Chick-fil-A? And he was like, hell yeah, dude. So he comes to get me, right? We're going, right? It's all good and dandy, you know. This was over Christmas break, junior year of high school. And we're going to Chick-fil-A, right? So we're heading up this interstate, right? And then there's this one turn that he has to make to like do a U-turn to go back towards the Chick-fil-A, because I live in a really weird spot to get to the Chick-fil-A, so he had to come get me, and then we went onto the intersection. And then, so this guy is behind us, right? Noah's in the farthest turning lane he can get, right? There's another turning lane later on, but where we were, it was the only one. This is important later. So the guy behind us, right? He's behind us, right? And Noah is in the turning lane. I don't even know how this like even pans out. Like, this physically doesn't make sense the way this happened, but whatever, you know. So the guy behind us, he hits us, right? I don't even know how, right? Because apparently Noah, me and him are both in the car. The windows are down. We're not even listening to music like we usually do. The windows are usually up in his car. But we're just talking this time. And the guy hits us, and we do like a full like 180 turn over the median, right, into another car. We almost flipped. Like, it was pretty bad. We were like 10 feet away from a bridge too, which is like an overpass to another like full-on interstate with like tons of cars traveling, because it was like, I don't know, I want to say like 5:30 in the afternoon. I don't really remember what time it was. So when all that happens, Noah and me are freaking out. It was my first ever car crash. It wasn't his first, but it was my first like ever. I was kind of like shaky, you know. It was not a fun time. Right, and so like we're like next to the bridge, so like we pull our car over as far as we possibly could. One of his tires is completely like flat, popped. It's like basically bare. So, and then like, right, we call the cops and whatever, and the guy that we hit when we went over the median is really chill about it. He's like, yo, is everybody okay? And the guy that hit us, honestly, he just looks like a hick. Like, he's like, is this your first car crash? I'm like, yeah. Well, still, unfortunately, I can't say the same. I'm a fucking retard. Anyways, yeah, so the cops come, and they ask us a bunch of questions. So we're sitting there. We're there for about, I don't know, I want to say like an hour and a half. I don't really remember. It flew by, but like it felt like a long time at the same time. It's really weird. So yeah, and then like, you know, it's all chill. Noah's mom shows up. My mom's at work, my dad's at work, and everybody in my family's at work, but it's all good. And they were like, do you need a ride home? I was like, no, I'll be fine. Noah's mom probably has this. So after all that, right, Noah talks to the cops, gets the insurance and whatever, blah blah blah. I don't really know. I've never been in a car crash that's like mine, so I don't really know what you have to do. But then after the car crash, we go to Chick-fil-A, we get our food and whatnot, and then like a couple days pass by or whatever, you know. Noah's car, it's gonna take about like I think he said it was like, I don't remember how much he said it was to fix. I'm gonna guess around like 200 something, 180, I guess. I don't know. It's probably, he got it fixed pretty quickly, like within a week, which is really impressive actually. It was a good job too. They did a good job. His front bumper, they had to fix it, obviously replace the tire, any dents or whatever. And then a couple days later, right, he gets their like report back for like insurance and stuff. And like, you know, it's like whatever, and then the cops or whatever, it's like they're trying to pin it like it's his fault, even though we got hit and went over the, I guess, like, yeah, we did go over the median. I guess Noah kind of might have lost control or whatever, but whatever, he got hit. And then they're trying to blame it on us, and I was like, how are you gonna do that? Like, I don't understand how you're gonna try to pin it on us when we're the ones that got hit. They tried to say that like there was 2 turning lanes, which there isn't. I live right next to the place where we got hit. There's 1 turning lane, but when you get further up, there's 2 turning lanes, but we weren't to that point yet because we were still behind the bridge. Like, we were almost on the bridge, but we weren't yet. But once you get onto the bridge and like a little bit like towards the end of the bridge, there's 2 turning lanes to get onto the other intersection that's under the bridge, right? But we weren't that far up, so like I don't see how the cop could have gotten like, they showed us the report and they had like a incident like simulation, I would call it. I don't know, it was like a showing where you got hit and where you went and like where you were to get hit, but like it said that we were in a lane that wasn't a turning lane, or was a turning lane, but it was one of the 2 turning lanes, but there was only 1 turning lane, which doesn't make sense at all in my personal opinion. But whatever, you know, it doesn't matter, I guess. They just try to pin it on the younger person, I suppose, because we're younger and I guess we don't have as much driving experience. But yeah, but nobody got charged with anything. Everything was good, everybody was okay, so I guess it's like a win-win, I suppose. Noah kept his license, didn't get any marks on or anything. So I guess that's good. So this has been Asynthius, guys, and I hope you enjoyed Storytime. If you want more, please leave a like and a comment below. Subscribe if you want, and yeah, I'll see you guys later.
Live by the principles that things down, which I stay in, you live and you die by the gun, and these niggas can't phase me.